Alright, y'all. Buckle up because the pink wig assassin is back and she's not playing with nobody this week. Nicki Minaj has gone full Queensbridge Oracle on Twitter X and dragged everybody into the smoke. Jay-Z, Meg Thee Stallion, Rock Nation, and yes, even Cardi B caught astray. Let's get into this karmic kabuki theater of petty, power, and Pink Friday vengeance. Nicki got on X and said Jay-Z owes her $100 to $200 million. Why? Because of karmic debts. That's right, Nicki's accounting department is spiritual now. No contracts, no lawyers, just vibes and vengeance. She said the number came to her via spook. That's ghost math. IRS can't even audit that. But it gets deeper. She called Jay-Z a blasphemer for calling himself Hova. I mean, it is a bold choice to name yourself after God and then drop verses about moving kilos in the same breath. But Nicki was not having it. Then, because this needed one more layer of scandal, she reshared a post by 50 Cent that mentioned the paternity case against Jay-Z. Yep, the alleged son, Rainier Satterthwaite, who's been trying to get Jay to take a paternity test since VHS was still a thing, is back in the headlines. Apparently, the case made it to the Supreme Court, and Jay still hasn't taken the test. Nicki reposted it with a shady caption like, "Oh, is that why he was trending? I hope all is well. To God be the glory." Translation: let me just sprinkle a little holy water on this bomb I just threw. Next up, Megan Thee Stallion. Phew. Nicki is locked in like a missile on this one. Nicki reposted a legal update about Meg and Rock Nation and said, "What was the name of that law again? Karma's law? Touch not my anointed law? Vengeance is the Lord's law?" This is what happens when you go to Bible study and still keep your ops in your group chat. So, the case she's talking about? Megan and Rock Nation tried to get a lawsuit dismissed, but a judge said, "Nah, let it cook." The lawsuit is from Megan's former cameraman, Emilio Garcia, who says he was trapped in a moving car while Megan allegedly had sex with another woman right next to him. Yeah. Apparently, Ibiza was on demon time that night. He also says he was discriminated against for being gay and had his pay cut after speaking out. The judge found his claims plausible enough to proceed. Not confirmed, but plausible. And that was enough for Nicki to quote scripture like she's the head usher at Messy Baptist Church. Also, let's not forget Megan once made a reference to Megan's Law in her diss track Hiss, which was interpreted as a shot at Nicki's husband Kenneth Petty. So this might be Minaj's version of Return to Sender. Then, just when you thought Nicki was done, she sent a drive-by subtweet aimed straight at Cardi B, who's reportedly split from Stefon Diggs. Nicki tweeted, "It was all good just a week ago." That's it. Just that one line. But in hip-hop, that might as well be a loaded bazooka with laser targeting. Cardi responded immediately, "Shut the FK up. Get off the internet. Enough. That's Bronx for try me again, and I'm pulling receipts." So now we've got Queens versus the Bronx versus Houston versus Brooklyn. And Rock Nation's PR team somewhere in a group Zoom muting their mics and praying. Nicki is clearly swinging at everybody like she's in Super Smash Bros. Petty Edition. But let's be real. It's giving bored at home, off the perks, reading Bible verses and bar tabs at the same time. Jay-Z hasn't responded because billionaires don't tweet, they just call lawyers. Megan hasn't responded because she might still be processing being the first rapper accused of turning a moving vehicle into a mobile strip club. Cardi did respond, and with her whole chest. But Nicki? She's posted, prayed, and preached through this whole thing like a toxic prophet in red bottoms. This saga is far from over. But for now, we leave you with Nicki's spiritual mantra: we give God the glory, and He's only just begun. Have a blessed day, if you can. Lol. Rank Mogul out.